Today, I'm in one of the most ancient, modern cities in the world, my adopted home, Athens. A fascinating city where timeless traditions meet the cutting edge. I'll visit a neighborhood people's market to see how even in a bustling city, fresh ingredients are always in demand. He's the farmer and these are all his greens. Savor a down and dirty souvlaki at one of my favorite street food vendors.
Oh, that is so good.
Hi, Georgiana. I'll stop in on one of Athens' most renowned modern chefs for a peek at how she transforms tradition into something ethereal and uber modern. And I'll cook up some Greek classics, a lemony Greek Avo Lemono soup. This is more than chicken soup for the soul. A timeless Greek salad.
This is awesome.
And a crispy cod pita wrap in a nod to the city's favorite street food, gyro. Join me for an Athenian culinary adventure on my Greek table. I was born in New York and visited Greece when I was 12. I fell in love with the place and my husband. I moved to Athens 25 years ago to cook and write about Greece's healthy foods and natural beauty. I'm Diane Kochilas. Yassas. Athens, one of the oldest cities in the world, with a recorded history spanning over 3,500 years. The Parthenon still keeps watch over this bustling city, a daily reminder of Greece's glorious and complex history and its place as the cradle of democracy. The juxtaposition of ancient and modern, harmonious contrast, as I like to call them, is Athens' greatest charm. But for me, Athens is a city overflowing with flavor. The Big Olive is a food lover's paradise where you can find the most succulent seasonal fruit at a local market. Fish so fresh it tastes like it jumped from the sea straight onto the plate. And a range of traditional and contemporary Greek restaurants and tavernas where the food is undeniably delicious. The culmination of history, regional flavors, and contemporary flair makes Athens one of the most exciting places to live and eat. One of my absolute favorite things to do in Athens is to shop at these neighborhood farmers markets. They move from neighborhood to neighborhood once a week, and it's the place where you really see all the great fresh ingredients that make up the whole cuisine. Kalimera. Εδώ έχουμε δύο λαβράκια. This is Mediterranean sea bass. And he's actually going to clean them for me. Here we have all these wonderful biscuits, usually made with olive oil. All of these are called voutymata in Greek. That means dunking biscuits. It's what you have with your morning tea or your morning coffee. I'm going to steal one. You know what I mean? There you go. Oh, these are great. These are all my favorite winter fruits. Pomegranates, quince, and persimmons. He's gonna give me a little taste of that. It's like honey, so sweet. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. This guy's got a lot of different greens. This is called mironi. This is a kind of chervil. And these are great in savory pies. They're great with fish. Beautiful carrots. And you can even use the carrot greens a little bit in some savory pies. They're a little bit peppery. They're good. We're in classical Athens, and I'm doing a classic Greek chicken soup called Avo Lemono. My chicken broth is boiling. I've just added a bunch of different vegetables, really just for flavor. Celery stalks, fennel, carrots, and some leek. I'm just gonna get those out. I'm adding a little bit of Greek saffron. This is called krokos in Greek. from the crocus flower. That's where saffron comes from. I'm adding a little bit of orzo. So that's going right in. Make sure your broth is boiling. The pasta is going to absorb all the gorgeous flavors in this rich broth. I'm adding my shredded chicken next. This is going to cook together with the pasta. My soup is simmering. I'm going to add a little bit of wine, and any good dry white wine will do. It's probably about 2/3 of a cup. A little bit of salt and pepper. As this is simmering and my pasta is cooking, I'm going to make my egg lemon liaison. The first thing I want to do is separate the whites from the yolks. I'm doing a real country-style Avo Lemono. There are a couple of different techniques for doing this. Some people don't separate the egg at all, but when you do separate it, you get a really, really creamy Avo Lemono, and that's exactly what we want. My yolk goes in there. The first thing I'm going to do is whip my meringue. This is what we mean by stiff peaks. Should I try this? See? That's a stiff peak. They really hold their shape. The next thing I'm doing is getting my yolks ready. I'm gonna start whisking the yolks. I'm gonna slowly pour my lemon juice into this. And I want you to notice what happens when I slowly add the lemon juice to the yolk. It'll completely change texture and color. It'll become really foamy and creamy. So you can see that this is really foamy. I'm basically whipping air into this, and it's turned a different shade of yellow. I'm gonna slowly start to add a little bit of this hot broth to my egg yolk and lemon mixture. Try to just get liquid in here. If you get a couple of pieces of chicken or orzo, not to worry. You wanna add this very, very slowly. If you add it too fast, your eggs might curdle. So now I'm going to add my meringues to my egg yolk, lemon, and broth mixture. Fold it in really fast and continue to temper the mixture with hot broth. I'm just getting the last of my whites in here of my meringue. And I'm going to whisk this by hand with a wire whisk. And the result will be this beautiful creamy mixture I'm gonna add right back to my soup. Now that this is all combined, I'm gonna start adding my hot broth. You wanna add this very slowly. I'm turning off my heat. It's nice and creamy. I'm gonna add my egg lemon, my Avo Lemono to the pot. Swish it around a little bit. This is a perfect classic, and it looks amazing. This is more than chicken soup for the soul. This is chicken soup for your whole family. But that thickness and that creaminess from the egg and from the starch in the orzo is totally balanced by that incredible lemony taste. And here in Athens, all of Greece comes together. People are inspired to add their own touch to tradition. In the hip Keramikos neighborhood of Athens resides an avant-garde restaurant where Greek food traditions are flipped on their head and reimagined into cutting-edge creations. Funky Gourmet's co-owner and chef, Georgiana Hiliadaki, is going to show me a few of her trade secrets. Hi, Georgiana.
Hi, Diane. Nice seeing you.
I'm really excited.
Me too, me too.
I want to see what you're going to do today.
We're going to do a funky gourmet version of a Greek salad.
Ah, okay. These are all the ingredients of a very traditional Greek salad.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna mix all the ingredients together.
Everything goes in at once?
Everything at once, yes. With tomatoes, cucumber, onions, olives, feta cheese.
Feta cheese. Salt.
Salt. Then some oregano, dried oregano.
Greek oregano.
Yes, yes.
Olive oil. All right, well, I have to say, I put more olive oil in my Greek salad. Where's the bread?
I put some capers.
What is that, water?
No, actually it's a simple syrup. And it is the secret ingredient to balance out the acidity of the tomatoes.
Okay.
And then we're gonna mix it
Okay.
fast. That's about it.
Oh, so it's, wow, that's really fast. Looks like Greek salad gazpacho.
Exactly, yes. We're gonna pour this mixture into this muslin, so it will remove all the particles. And then we're gonna let it sit in the fridge for 4 hours.
For 4 hours.
Yes.
There are lots of reasons to come to Greece. One of the most seductive reasons is to experience a real Greek salad. Total classic. The first thing I'm gonna do is cut my tomatoes. I wanna build my Greek salad. I'm gonna cut my tomato in big chunks. Visiting my aunt for the first time on the island of Ikaria. She had gorgeous tomatoes growing. And she cut one open, and I honestly could not place the aroma. It really was a life-changing experience. I actually think that tomato is what set me on the course of a life in the kitchen. The tomato is very important, and it ties us right back to Athens because it was in this city, the capital of Greek salads, where tomatoes were first planted in Greece. I'm gonna get my cucumber ready. The cucumber adds a really beautiful, refreshing note to this salad. I like to have them really thick like that because they're crunchy. That's what you want. You want really crunchy cucumber. In Greece, the salad, by the way, is not called Greek salad. It's called choriatiki salata, which means Greek village salad. Greek villagers know that they should be eating things in season, and that's a lesson for everyone here. The next thing that goes in here is my green pepper. Layer my peppers next over my Greek salad, and I like to do that kind of decoratively, just to drive home this notion of all these colors, different layers, different textures. These gorgeous red onions. Oh, this looks so good. We are not shy about eating onions in Greece. We love onions. A little bit of salt. Kalamata olives. And this generous portion of feta cheese, the crowning glory of a Greek salad. A very generous amount of Greek olive oil. Look at the color on that. Finally, my Greek oregano. This goes right on top. The first thing you want to do is dig into this, but there's a trick. You want to break up our feta cheese. The whole point of this salad is to get all these ingredients combined with the olive oil. The olive oil, think of as kind of the conduit for all the flavors in this dish. Toss this gently. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I live on this in the summers in Greece. I'm ready to teach you now how to really enjoy a Greek salad. Souvlaki, bread. We haven't been around for 3,000 years without knowing something about enjoying life. Take your bread and dip into the bottom of the salad bowl. There's a word for this in the language of Homer. It's called papara, and I want you to try to say that. It's an easy word. It's about getting every last literal drop of flavor. Tomato, the feta cheese, and an onion on a forkful.
I never tire of eating this. It's always a fresh flavor for me. As long as you embrace these core ingredients, you can reinterpret a Greek salad any way you want, and I hope you do too at home. Oh, look at that. The pulp is really...
Shrinked.
Yeah, it's almost no, there's no liquid in there,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Liquid is a Greek salad. It's transparent, as you can see.
Can we taste it?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's very nice,
It's
very
like
intense.
The most intense Greek salad flavor I've ever had.
Yes, it's like this is the miracle, let's say.
It's great.
We keep it into these special containers. And we're gonna freeze it for a couple of hours.
Okay.
So here we are.
Okay, so this is the frozen.
frozen.
Oh, it's really frozen.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
That's amazing.
And let it spin. I remove the air first.
Oh, look at that. Okay. So it's actually, it's not solid. It's more like fresh powder.
Exactly.
It's like ski. This is a skier's dream.
We say it's like a snow, so that's why we ask the guests to eat it with a shovel, like eating the snow out of the plate.
I can't wait to sit down
Yes.
and try it. Georgiana is all about pushing the culinary limits and subverting diners' expectations. Take her deconstructed dolmades, stuffed grape leaves. The filling is a blend of quinoa, onion, and Avo Lemono sauce that is topped by a sweetened, dehydrated grape leaf. It's a great twist on a classic dish.
Oh, that's delicious.
You serve this as the salad course?
No, this is one part of between, let's say, fish and meat, because it's like a...
It's like a palate cleanser.
Palate cleanser,
Okay.
yes.
You're asking a New Yorker to shovel snow. But this looks like it's going to be very pleasant.
So, is it a Greek salad or not?
It's a Greek salad.
If you close your eyes, then you can taste
Yeah.
everything, I think.
It's funny because as it melts, different
Yes,
flavors come out. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure of having you tonight.
It was great. Now, how am I going to cook any of this? I'll just have to come back.
You have to come back and try.
Souvlaki is to an Athenian what pizza is to a New Yorker. The ultimate street food. And everyone's got their favorite place and a really strong opinion about what place that is. For me, Kostas on Pedeli Street is one of my favorite souvlaki joints, and I'm really hungry. Γεια σου Costa. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm starving. I want one souvlaki with everything and a lot of extra hot pepper.
Okay.
Opened in 1950 by Kostas Sotiropoulos, Kostas has been serving their famed souvlaki ever since. Kostas' grandson, also named Kostas, has been working here for 20 years and now runs the business.
My grandfather makes me love this place. Love to make souvlaki.
Ah,
It's not a job that, the grandfather said to the grandson, you have to do it. I told him that I want to do it.
okay, that's nice.
The pizza bread, the meat, everything are fresh. So
And the
it's
yogurt,
important.
right?
Yeah, the yogurt, onion, parsley, tomato, the hot pepper.
For me, it's this amazing yogurt. It's so thick. I've never seen yogurt that thick before.
Usually, souvlaki has a yogurt with garlic.
Yes.
The garlic it's too strong, and you're losing the taste of
Of the meat and
of the
everything
meat.
else.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it is so good. You know why I love this souvlaki? Because it's really clean flavors. Just simple grilled meat, great tomatoes, super fresh parsley, the amazing yogurt, and the extra hot, which is how I like it. Inspired by the great street food traditions of Athens, I'm gonna make my own street food at home today, a fried fish sandwich.
First thing I'm going to do is make my Greek yogurt tartar sauce. About 1.25 cups of Greek yogurt here. I'm gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise, 2 teaspoons of Greek mustard. I've already chopped my cornichon, some chopped Greek capers, a little bit of lemon zest. I like to make my own interpretation of tartar sauce. Greek yogurt makes it a lot lighter. The yogurt's also a little bit tart, so that refreshing note counters that fried crispiness of the fish. I'm just gonna mix this up, add a little bit of salt. My tartar sauce is ready, and I'm gonna move on to my fish. Who doesn't love a fried fish sandwich? Cutting my fish into strips. This is a really nice marriage of Greek traditions and something that's easy enough to do that people of all ages love. Next thing I'm going to do is make my beer batter. I've got coarse cornmeal in here and all-purpose flour, 1 cup of each. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of baking powder, a little bit of salt, a little hot pepper sauce, just so that the fish bites. And beer. This will take about 1.5 cups of beer. You have to eyeball it a little bit. We want a thick batter. That's really important. Dip my fish strips, a few at a time. It's really that easy. I'm just gonna fry them up now, and it's gonna take just a couple of minutes. Let some of that batter drip off. That is a beautiful sound. Don't overcrowd the frying pan because you'll change the temperature of the oil. You'll bring it down and your fish won't be that crisp. And let it cook. Don't play with it in there. This only needs a few minutes to cook up. I'm just gonna turn it over. That is a beautiful sight. These are ready. This is exactly that color that we want. I'm gonna drain this on paper towels. Now I'm ready to make my fried fish sandwich. I'm just gonna cut pickle because I wanna use that, add a little bit of extra crunch and a little bit of extra brininess. Take my wrap, tartar sauce made with Greek yogurt, some tomato slices, shredded lettuce, beautiful piece of crisp fried dorade, my New York touch here, a couple of chopped pickles. I want to fold one side in so that the fish doesn't slip out when I eat it. And I'm just gonna jump in. This is awesome. It's crisp, really lemony from the lemon zest, refreshing from the yogurt. New York pickle in there, adding a little bit of extra crunch. You want to drink a little of Athens too. And what would I suggest with this? A beautiful retsina. Beautiful, crisp white wine made right here in the vicinity of Athens. You see, Gian, come to Athens, explore the city, and if you can't do that, make this at home and taste Athens at your own Greek table. That's amazing. It smells like cinnamon.
Yes, and cloves.
This is great. This tastes exactly like a mellow macarono.
Exactly, yes.
And the cream is
It
a
has
little
olive
bit...
oil.
Okay, the cream
It's
is
like
olive oil.
pastry cream with olive oil, cinnamon, cloves, and a bit of nutmeg.